They said it was obsolete, finished, dead. I can bring it back. Faster, stronger, more powerful. It's alive! It's alive!
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my opening little movie there, and yes, I have brought my Mac Pro 5,1 back from the dead.
Oh, you can't be serious.
It is up and running. It's running Linux, it's running SteamOS, and it runs amazingly well. I mean, if you've got a Mac Pro, don't throw it away. You can get a good graphics card, throw it in there. It is turned into a gaming beast. It really is running super well. Now, this is preliminary. I haven't used it that much. It's a very stripped down, minimalist operating system without all the bloat. And then the amazing thing is like, you don't have to install any drivers. The GPU works, and Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, everything just worked out of the box. I didn't have to install anything but the OS. So that's really pretty amazing, considering the hoops you got to jump through to get Windows working on your Mac Pro, right? So I'm not going to go through the whole process in this video. I might do it in a future video, but I will leave the directions in the video description. So this is what it looks like to just boot up into the OS. It's going to load a couple of errors first, and then it just goes through and loads the OS, and then the Steam logo appears, which was very brief here because I've got this sped up. And now we're in SteamOS Big Picture mode, and you can switch between Big Picture mode and desktop mode, where you have a full typical computer desktop setup, and you can download web browsers and apps and all that stuff as well. But if you want to keep it lean and mean, you can just, go with it like this. Log into your Steam account and you're ready to play. So we'll look at a couple of benchmarks. Shadow of a Tomb Raider, we're at 93 frames per second at the highest setting at 1440p. Pretty good. And here's Cyberpunk with no scaling turned on. So it's running at 1440p. No FSR, and I'm getting 65 frames per second average. And here it is with FSR 3.0 and frame generation turned on, and we're getting a whopping 126 frames per second on a 16-year-old Mac Pro. And with a little bit of ray tracing turned on, and we're still running FSR and frame generation, we are at 79.28 frames per second. And a little Doom Eternal. Sorry I don't have proper screen capturing going on. This looks a little glitchy, but it was my phone recording the screen. But you can see I'm getting a nice 170, 180 frames per second. I don't have ray tracing turned on, which does knock it down a little bit. But in this game, ray tracing doesn't take as big a toll as things like Cyberpunk. So I'd probably be getting more like 140, 150 with the ray tracing turned on. But as you can see, pretty good frame rates for Doom Eternal. So I'm really blown away by the performance and how easy it was to install this and get it working. It really didn't take much effort at all. I'm not using OpenCore. I don't have to go through the Windows hoops. And from what I understand, the RX6800XT doesn't even need Syncretic's patch. You can just install one and install this OS and it will work. But you do need the Pixlas Mod if you're going to use the 6800XT. But I think the sweet spot for this setup would be an RX6800 non-XT. You're going to get close to the same performance and you don't need to do the Pixlas Mod. Resurrecting a Mac Pro 5,1 into a SteamOS gaming beast. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot, and I will see you on the next Mac Sound Solutions video.